tell you few things. You see, you are, because there is press freedom, you are saying ridiculous things, you are saying Tughlaq, you are saying so-and-so words and everything on that. So just let me tell you one thing. What has really happened is when we were sitting in the house, in the last rainy season, there were drops from the roof which fell into the house. And not only that, now if you see the rows where the MPs are sitting down, there are about 15 to 16 to 18 MPs sitting in the row. They can't even stretch themselves a little also. It is so congested. The gorgeous building was built 88 years ago by the Britishers. Therefore, a limited number of people. They thought the Britishers.
Sanjay Pinto on the other side.
The Britishers thought that
homes in
the Britishers.
Don't
one minute. I'll come to that.
That is insensitive, sir. I'm sorry, sir. That is insensitive, sir. With all due respect.
I will come to that.
18.
I will come to that.
The water submerged people's homes. And you're talking about drops of water, sir. Sir, isn't that insensitive? I appeal to your conscience. With all due respect to you, sir, people have lost their homes 2 weeks ago.
No.
You are talking about a requirement 10 years down the line. You are talking about drops of water, sir. People have lost everything, sir. I have lost everything in the city I come from.
I have my full sympathies on that disaster which has happened. That was a God's creation which has happened. And what I'm saying is the government will definitely take care of those, the Chennai city, and I pray that the people of Chennai come back to their normal life also. But that is a disaster which has happened.
Mr. Reddy, Mr. Reddy, Mr. Reddy, I want to show you something. Both your arguments I reject with all the force at my command tonight, Mr. Reddy. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, Mr. Reddy. 1 second, Mr. Jithender Reddy. This is Arnab here. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. And by the way, I object to your saying. I object to your saying that just because we have press freedom, we have a right to speak. Viewers, please watch these pictures. You also watch these pictures. 1 second, Mr. Jithender Reddy is saying on the news. Yeah, I will come to you, Mr. Reddy. 1 second. But before that, let the people of this country watch the pictures that I will put on air right now. Let me put some pictures on air for a minute. Let me put some pictures on air. You see these pictures, Mr. Reddy. Yes, you listen to me, Mr. Reddy, but listen to me for one more minute. And I want 1 minute. 1 minute, I'll say something to you. No, Mr. Reddy, I want to. You can put your words, but after I finish, just 1 minute. 1 minute, Mr. Reddy. After that, I'll come back to you. Don't tell. 1 second. I need to respond to 3 things. I need to respond to 3 things. Sanjay Pinto, pull back. Jithender Reddy, pull back. 1 second. Jithender Reddy, pull back. Sanjay Pinto, pull back. I'm just going to say one thing. Now, tonight, Mr. Jithender Reddy says that the problem is that their roofs are leaking and water is dripping. Well, fix the leakage. You don't build a new parliament building for that. Point number 2, he says there isn't enough place to sit. Dear viewers, please see those pictures out there when Prakash Javadekar is standing along with Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi responding to the other side. You know, 2/3 of the seats are empty. And we are being told there isn't enough place to sit. You don't attend parliament. Half the MPs are not there in parliament. There isn't enough quorum. And you say there isn't enough place to sit. And you say the seating is congested. And by the way, I'm coming to you, Mr. Bhadoria, I'm coming to you. Just one more thing which I'd say. Sir, 2 things. First of all, you have no business telling me that I'm calling this a Mohammed bin Tughlaq land because I have press freedom. Mohammed bin Tughlaq relocated the capital, and you know that he could never use the capital which he built it for. That is why it is used as a reference to when you say Mohammed bin Tughlaq plan, you basically mean it is a plan which is impractical. So I don't think that is meant as any insult. It's an observation of mine. This is not just impractical, it is expensive and not required. The problem with politicians like you is you are not used to being spoken to very clearly.